Hey everybody, this is Maria. I'm the editor of MetaStellar and of Hypergood Business. And today I got my Oculus 2 headset. This is the Oculus Quest 2. I've tried out the other Oculuses in the past. This is my first time trying out the Oculus Quest 2. And I ordered it from Amazon today. I paid for it with my own money. I didn't wait for a vendor to send me one. And I've tried probably a few dozen headsets in the past because I go to tech conferences and I buy them and vendors send them to me. So I'm gonna post a link to my reviews in the description box below. So I ordered it this morning because I achieved a fitness goal. And as a reward for myself, I promised myself I was gonna get a cool new tech toy. So, because I'm a giant nerd. All right, so it's got some cute pictures of games on the back, and then a tiny, tiny print that says, content not included. Great, nice. All right, so I bought this from Amazon. I figure if I'm going to be supporting one evil empire, I might as well support two. And it came the same day. I ordered it this morning. Here it is in the evening, and I have received it. It's got Facebook's name right on there. It's just from Facebook. So Facebook's going all in on VR. It kind of missed the mobile space. I think it's a little worried that the metaverse isn't going to go the way of social media and desktop computing, but the way of mobile and the World Wide Web. So if you guys remember this, back in the old days of dial-up computing, we had AOL and CompuServe. And on the desktop, we had Microsoft and Apple. And everybody figured that the new online world was going to be more of the same. Microsoft was going to own it. And we're all going to pay through the nose. And it's all going to be corporate controlled. And that didn't happen. We got Netscape. We got the World Wide Web, which is just a bunch of volunteers and nonprofits running it. It was just kind of insane. Totally open source platform, open source web servers, open source browsers, everything. I mean, Microsoft has a play in it, but it's nowhere near the dominant player on the web. So, and then with smartphones, I guess a lot of people thought it was going to be Apple and Microsoft. They were going to own it. And instead, we have Android, which is a Linux-based, free open source Android operating system that runs the majority of Android phones in the world. And it allows anybody to get a super cheap smartphone anywhere in the world that does pretty much everything you need it to do, which is pretty cool, including translating from any language to any other language, and having the whole of human knowledge at your fingertips. Little cool stuff like that. Again, I don't think a lot of people expected that. I kind of expected it to be run by corporates. And then we have social media. And in social media, there's a lot of attempts to have an open source social media platform going. And none of them have really taken off. They weren't particularly user-friendly, didn't really fill a giant need, and kind of Facebook kind of dominates it. Twitter, Pinterest, big corporate giants who are all buying each other up. So what's going to happen with the metaverse? Is it going to be open source, like the World Wide Web, and the Android operating system? Or is it going to be corporate controlled, like Windows and Facebook? So, all right, so here we are. That's the headset. I bought the cheaper one, the $299. It was the same on the Oculus store as on Amazon, but Amazon had same day delivery, so I went for that. So it's got the 2 controllers, and it's got the headset itself, and it's got a little box of thingies in there. Let's see what the box of thingies is. Okay. We got a little user manuals, trash. All right, little USB-C connector. All right. Good thing I didn't pay $80 for a special Oculus USB-C cable. They were trying to upsell me. I was like, is this like a unique cable? Then I read the instruction, read the description of it and reviews in the comments, and apparently it's just a regular USB-C cable with their brand on it, and we get one in the box anyway, so no big deal. One thing that I like here is that it gives you instructions for like how to start. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a 3-step instructions. And the first step is to plug in the controller. Okay, it says left on it. Has a little, oh, and not plug in, pull out the tab. Ooh, maybe it means it's already charged up. One thing I hate when I get my headsets in the mail is I have to wait an hour before I can use them because I have to charge all these pieces up, because every single one of these has its own batteries. So it's like a royal pain because, you know, only comes with one charger. Luckily, I've got a lot of spare chargers in the house, but it's still. Okay, so you pull this out. And you have the other one, pull it out. I'm weak. All right, and the step 2. Ooh, it comes with a glasses spacer. I, as you can see, I wear glasses, so I'm very interested in that. Has a silicone cover. Let me open this up. Designed to fit over the Quest 2 standard facial interface. I remember reading about this. They kind of held it to put these covers on, and I guess they're washable. And you can wash them with soap or disinfectant or something if you have a lot of people using them, which is good. Well, move lenses left or right to find clearest view. Okay. It's got some plastic on the inside of the lenses. So far, they're very standard, very similar to a lot of other headsets of this type that I've tried. The strap is really lightweight. So the HTC Vive back there, oh, what is that? Vive Focus or something? It's got a heavier strap. I tried another Vive a couple of weeks ago, which was super heavy. It was almost as heavy in the back as it was in the front. It's just kind of weird. The plastic cover here, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little arrow here. It says take this off. So I take it off. Trash it. All right, let's find this button that they want me to push. I guess this is it. And it says to hold it for 2 seconds. 1 1000, 2 1000. I didn't do anything. Let's try this again. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. Oh, there it goes, lit up. It's making sound. It fits over my glass. Oh my God, this is cool. All right, guys, this is pretty good. The straps are perfect and tight. It tells me where my controllers are and what they are. I can see them right here. I don't have to calibrate anything. Oops, I'm holding it upside down. This is going to help. Super, super intuitive. Just super intuitive. And the little tutorial there. Okay. All right, I guess I'm not as good with the tutorial as I thought I was. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. So it takes you through language selection, a little bit of configuration, adjust it on your face. I didn't need to do any of this. Well, I mean, I might fiddle with it, see if the picture quality improves a little bit. But right now, it's crystal clear. It is fantastic. All right, yeah, you definitely want to be in a chair that circles around if you're going to be doing this. Because you want to be looking in different directions. And it's connecting to the internet. It's connected instantly. And I'm in the game. It tells me to read the instruction guide. No, I will not. The graphics are crystal clear. These are some of the best graphics that I've seen. It's okay. It's taking me through a tutorial. All right. Okay, so my first review is this has been the best initial setup experience I've ever had with a VR headset. Hands down, the easiest setup. Really easy to use. It just turned right on. I didn't even have to charge it. Nice job, you know, evil superpower Facebook. All right. The graphics are beautiful. The colors are vibrant. The resolution is excellent. I kind of feel the same way I did as when I tried on my first HTC Vive a few years ago. They brought it at a conference to MIT when this was kind of still brand new, when it was still tethered and cables everywhere. And it was just jaw-droppingly awesome. Like a whale swam past me and it felt like I was really there, and it was really cool. So this is kind of like the same kind of thing. This is like a multi-$1,000 kind of headset quality in a $299 headset. Strongly recommend it. I'm going to be going on to trying some video games. I'm particularly interested in sci-fi games and physical fitness games, because, you know, I spend a lot of time sitting behind my computer. I can, you know, use a little motion. So I'm going to be trying some of those out. I'm going to be reviewing it. And of course, since I'm a big fan of OpenSim, I'm going to see if I can try to get into the OpenSim virtual world. OpenSim is an open source platform for the metaverse. It's a virtual world platform like Second Life, not really a virtual reality platform, but it does have a 3D point of view and a mouse look setting. So you can, in theory, get into it and experience it with a VR headset. The problem with OpenSim and Second Life in VR is the lag. So the platforms are optimized for viewing on a display screen, where if it hangs for a second, no big deal. But in virtual reality, if your vision freezes, your body thinks you ate a poison mushroom, it wants you to throw up immediately, you get really sick. You really don't want any kind of delays in your vision in virtual reality, because it's going to make you sick. You already have motion sickness because of moving in the virtual world that's not matched to your actual physical movement. So you're dealing with that anyway. You don't want to add any extra levels of sickness due to visual lag. It's not fun. So as their servers improve, that's something that might just go away on its own. But platforms that are optimized for VR from the beginning are obviously a better bet. AltSpace VR is a VR based social world. They're proprietary, but they're a pretty cool environment that's not owned by Facebook. Facebook is working on Horizons, so I'm going to be checking that out, see what their take on it is. I'm really, really hoping that Facebook's approach to the metaverse is going to be a little like AOL, that they're going to plow a lot of money into it, invest a lot of money in hardware to make it a little bit more accessible for everybody, and that they're going to really sell it hard and teach people how to use virtual reality, the same way that AOL taught people to come online. And then we're going to get an open source version. And once that's available, you'll have people with the hardware and the ability to use it. So maybe that's the way it's going to go. In which case, if you are working on an open source version of a virtual reality metaverse, drop me a line. That's something I'm super interested in. All right, I am going to go and install some apps and do some playing around with it, see if I can access Second Life and OpenSim, and see if I can figure out a way to mirror it to my computer so you guys can see what I'm doing. So that's my plan. I'll be posting more of these videos later on. All right, bye everybody.